You guys, I don't know what's gotten into me, but all of these self-dates, self-love, I feel like a bad bitch. Look at me. Look at, I mean, wow, this is gonna be, yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about, you guys. So, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. A little squeaky. Guys, I'm having a great day. Great weekend. I'm feeling so good. So happy about myself. I love myself, first of all. I'm feeling good. I look good. And you know what? This episode this week, I'll probably drop the recap as well, but this is not the recap. I am feeling the need to just talk about self-love and why it's so important to love yourself. Most importantly, know how to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk all things self-love. So I'll start off with some background context about me. So, for those of you who don't know me, or don't know me well, I am a relationship person through and through. If you know me in real life, you know that I am always in a relationship. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It is if you don't know how to be alone, but I know how to be alone, it's fine. I love love and I'm always happy, right? Well, recently I just got out of a 3-year long relationship. So the past 3 years I've been booed up, giving all my love and all my energy to my partner, you know, back and forth, give and receive, take and receive. Y'all, I can't talk. Anyway, I'm just saying, it was building, you know, lots of love and giving and stuff, but I didn't always take kind of alone time to put love into myself. Now, you know that I'm super big on mental health, my Mental Health Monday series. So, of course, I'm always doing self-care activities, or I take a self-care day to take care of my mental. But I never did straight, I don't know, taking myself out on a date. I never did anything like that, or just doing alone activities for the sake of being alone, not for the sake of trying to better my mental health, right? I just have to say going out on dates and kind of doing things intentionally just to be happy for yourself, that shit really hits different when you're single. It just hits different when you're single, no cap, it just does, because I don't know, being with someone for 3 years, you always have that person that's loving you, right? So when you're single, it's kind of you have to remember to love yourself. And I say this because sometimes you have to intentionally love yourself. That's how I feel anyway. Because sometimes you just forget, or you get bogged down in your flaws or all the negativities that you like to speak out in the universe. Stop doing that. We have to speak positively to ourselves, to our bodies, to our minds. I promise you it's very helpful. So yeah, I was just why have I never done anything like this? Well, story time on indulging in self-love and going on self-dates this weekend. So Labor Day weekend for me is real extra long because I don't have classes on Fridays. So I got Friday and I got Monday off. And Thursday evening, kind of right after class, I'm just thinking what am I gonna do this weekend, today, whatever. Especially because I had a really bad day. I got a bad test grade back. It was shit. It was really shitty, to be honest. And so I last minute decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna transform into a baddie. Shout out to Sydney, inspo from her. I'll put her picture here. Look how cute she is. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my hair and put some twist in, whatever. I did that real quick and here I am. Boom. I'll show you guys the process because this took me a minute, no cap. I got a little frustrated. I couldn't get them to connect to my hair. Finally, I figured something out because they're still here, right? But yeah, you know, I transformed to this baddie. I was already a baddie, but a different baddie. And I was really feeling myself. I woke up Friday. I was like, oh, okay. I had some networking meeting calls with a company that I'm interviewing for, and that went really well. I just felt so confident about myself. The energy was just real high. And side note, let's all pray that I get this full-time job offer, please. But yeah, so I was just feeling really good, and that evening I was like, you know, I really, really want to be outside. I love being outside. When I was back at home during quarantine, we live in the suburbs, so it's quiet. We have our backyard and our patio and everything, or my hammock, I have that too. I just love being outside. And as you saw in my last video, I can't go outside where I live now because it's just not optimal for that kind of hanging out space. So I was like, dang, why don't I just go to Piedmont Park? So this is just really embarrassing for me to admit, but I've maybe been to Piedmont 5 times in my life. And I live here, you guys. I've lived in Georgia for 20 years. I've been in Atlanta for 4 years going to school here. So I'm just ashamed to say I don't go there often. but I should because I love being outside, right? So I was like, you know what, screw it, let's go. I grabbed my picnic blanket, I went to the store real quick and I grabbed some wine and my favorite candy, just some jelly beans. And I was like, I'm gonna enjoy the sunset, which I also love watching the sunset. And guys, it was just so nice. Being out there by myself, I felt so happy, just really at peace. Even like seeing other people around me and, you know, other people doing the same thing, it was just so nice and I felt so good. I took really cute pictures, I was listening to music, I was singing. Since we're all pretty distant, you know, I didn't feel, you know, embarrassed by singing or anything. But it was just really nice and I cannot believe it's taking me this long to go out and do something. I do a lot of stuff in my house. I do a lot of things in my room. Like I paint, ukulele, I do my face mask, but it's just a little different when you go outside and do an activity by yourself, for yourself. Real different, and you know what I mean if you do it all the time. Even as the sun set, I was able to see some of the stars, only a little since we do live in the city, not much there, but I just enjoyed that so much. I love stargazing, so why don't I do that? Why don't I go to these places and enjoy myself? And I realized that if I don't have someone to go with me, then I kind of put it on the back burner. I'm like, oh, I'll just wait, or I'll see if, you know, other people can do it later. But screw that, you guys, just go by yourself. So today I'm telling you to literally just go. Like, forget inviting someone, forget trying to coordinate plans with friends or family, like just go. If that doesn't work out, it's okay to be alone. And I know you probably hear that from a lot of people. I hear it from a lot of people. And I'm like, yeah, of course, I know how to be alone, but this is different. And I'm so glad people always calling me in these videos, you guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Damn it, I lost my train of thought. I think I said just go. just do it, screw it. Just do it, screw it. I like that. But anyway, I enjoyed that date so much that I woke up this morning and I took myself on another date. Today I went to, what is it called? Maple something biscuit company. So yummy, so good. Right off of Howell Mill, so good. That was fun too. I ate my own meal. I did some homework. I completed all I need to do in the span of like 2 hours because I was by myself, enjoying myself, loving me. And I must say, like, I am a great date. You know, I know how to take cute pictures. I pick good food, you know. I mean, look, wow. I'll post these here. Like, look at these. Like, bam, look at her. Bam, wow. It's crazy. It's crazy that I never discovered this and you guys didn't tell me. Like, why didn't you guys tell me? But anyways, to wrap this up, I want to give 3 specific things that you can do to kind of indulge in self-love, but like self-love outside of just your regular like mental health days. Number 1, journaling. I was not a big journaler, really, not like that. I was when I was little, and then I kind of stopped, but I got back into it, and what really helped me get back into it is this mindfulness journaling book. This book, it's called Present Not Perfect, a journal for slowing down, letting go, and loving who you are, which is precisely exactly the kind of journal that I need because I'm always on go, and sometimes I criticize myself too much, so I've been loving this. So it's kind of like you do one a day and they have all of these, like, I'll show you. It's just like super cute, a lot of cute quotes. But yeah, I do this, and I also, my other kind of like creative journaling, I got this from my awesome friend Raisa. It's this super pretty leather bound book, and I put like, yeah, I can't show, it'll just, everything will fall out, but so many pictures. I do a lot of art in here, as well as kind of just journaling, notes, taking notes on things, and just keeping really good memories of things that make me happy. And so these 2 things really keep me grounded. But yeah, that was number 1. Number 2, something that I just discovered is so great. Take yourself out on dates. And not just like your typical, oh, you know, I jog every morning alone, or I work out. I mean, go out, girl or guy. Get dressed, look nice, and go out. Whether that's a restaurant, a bar, going on a picnic, like going to the park, or, I mean, go ahead and take a trip somewhere. This is something that's definitely on my bucket list. I haven't done it because I used to be a little scared, but honestly, as I get older, I'm just not that scared, and I know how to take, you know, precautions. So hopefully I will be taking my solo trip sometime before 2021. That's the goal. But yeah, just make sure you take yourself out on a date. And then my tip number 3 would be to incorporate some sort of like self-care loving day once a week. I was thinking about this and I was like, is that a bit excessive? But no, like why not? Like why shouldn't you love yourself that much? That's not excessive. Heck, if anything, every day I should have a little bit of time to myself. But as a college student, content creator, YouTuber, freelance job, you know, I don't necessarily have that kind of free time every day. So every Thursday, since I don't have class on Friday, every Thursday I usually do something just for me, whether that's I go get my favorite ice cream, I watch a new movie, I would do something fun. And then every Sunday is kind of like my actual self-care pamper day. I do face mask, shower, face mask, I might do my nails. I always light candles, get the ambiance going, and I make sure that my room is like completely clean for the week. Keeping my room clean really helps me keep my mental clean and together. And that's kind of my weekly self-care activity thing that I do. So you should definitely incorporate that into your schedule because you will feel so much like lighter, so much freer and happier, and you'll always look forward to that day, which definitely keeps me going during the week with school. But I'm just here to say that kind of as we're growing, especially in college right now, this is such a transitional period. Like, we don't know what the hell is going on. You might think you know what's going on, but everything always changes every 5 seconds, whether that's your major, your career aspirations, your relationships, friendships, whatever. There's just so much going on. I feel like the one thing that can keep grounded is knowing yourself. Even as you're changing, you're always going to know yourself, if that makes sense. And so ensuring that you know how to love yourself and you know who you are by, you know, taking yourself out on dates and just figuring out your likes and dislikes and stuff. I think that's so important as we transition from this to adulthood. But yeah, I am a little scared to become an adult, but I'm feeling better about it, you know, because I'm trusting myself more and I'm feeling just a lot more confident in who I am as a woman. And I can't wait to take myself another day. Honestly, I might do it tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this really resonates with you. I'm sure it will. I feel like a lot of us are in this kind of weird space of not like knowing ourselves well or whatever. But if you are in a space where you're like, I know myself, I love myself, good for you. I can't wait to get on that level one day. I can't wait for all of us to get on that level one day, because that day is when life is gonna like elevate and the outlook on everything's just gonna, you know. Anyway, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and check out my past episodes from this series. Make sure you turn on my notifications so you never miss an episode. And I hope to see you all next I hope to see you all next week. Bye.